Slovakia votes for a pro-Russian politician. Poland abandons military aid. And the United States hesitates. Analysts say Ukraine is probably worried but not yet panicked. On Sunday, Slovakia's former Prime Minister Robert Fico, a left-wing populist, won parliamentary elections with his SMERSSD party, campaigning on promises to withdraw military support for Ukraine and halt sanctions on Russia. It sent a worrying signal to Kiev, which has been wrangling with Poland, one of its staunchest allies, over Ukrainian grain imports in recent weeks and watching U.S. Republican lawmakers threaten to unravel a new aid deal. These developments have fueled rumors of shift in global sentiment towards supporting Ukraine more than a year and a half after the war began. These developments could signal that many allies are ready for a pragmatic solution to end the war. According to European Policy Center analyst Teona Lavrailishvili. But Sean Hanley, associate professor of comparative Central and Eastern European politics at University College London, said Kiev would be concerned but not alarmed by the growing perception that some traditional allies were out of step. Fico still needs to form a coalition, but pro-Kremlin and anti-Kiev rhetoric that led to his party's victory marked a significant departure from Slovakia's stance since the start of war. As recently as April, Slovakian President Zuzana Kapitova traveled to Kiev in what was then a routine show of support. Hanley told Al Jazeera that Kiev would likely be concerned about Slovakia's turn towards Russia, because it signaled the onset of Ukraine fatigue among allies, while fears about a potential cutback in Slovakia's military aid were less concerning. Still, pro-Kremlin sentiment in Slovak politics is not widespread as in countries such as Serbia or Bulgaria. Hanley said. Instead, you see more Ukraine-skeptic views that put national interests ahead of international causes, while populist or liberal tendencies challenge the idea that you have to emulate the West. Kiev will also be concerned about Slovakia's potential to join Hungary in forming a Ukraine-skeptic alliance within the European Union bloc. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán maintained close relations with Moscow during the war and opposed supplying arms or economic aid to Ukraine. On Sunday, Orbán congratulated Fico in a post on the social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter, and said, "Guess who is back? It's always good to work with a patriot. This budding friendship represents a change." According to Hanley, relations between Slovak and Hungarian nationalists were previously tense. He said there was now a move away from traditional kinds nationalist hostilities where you fight guy next door to culture wars focused on skepticism of the rest EU, LGBTQ rights, feminism and social media, potential immigration from countries outside Europe. Lavrailishvili said Slovakia would now likely be a troublemaker over EU support for UK